Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso with Integral here, sharing another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about Wi-Fi issues on your Macintosh products. Macs aren't entirely invincible. They're prone to have issues with Wi-Fi connections from time to time. Windows computers have Wi-Fi issues, and so do Macs. But what can you do when your Mac is suffering from a Wi-Fi connection issue? There are several things that you can do to troubleshoot this issue, and we're going to take a look to help make sure that you have consistent Wi-Fi on your Macintosh computer. We're going to switch screens like we always do and take a look and see what you can do to troubleshoot your Mac. So here we are on a Macintosh computer. And if you are familiar with Macs, you know the Wi-Fi signal indicator is up in the upper right hand corner. Now sometimes your Wi-Fi connection will show that it's not connected. Other times it'll show that it is connected, but you don't have a Wi-Fi issue. So what can you do in those instances where you can't get on the internet? Well, let's switch screens here and I'll show you. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to check your router to make sure that your router isn't having any wireless issues. Wireless routers can have issues from time to time as far as having no signal at all from the wireless router or inconsistent signal from the wireless router. Routers usually have a shelf life from anywhere to 5 to 7 years. If you've got a router in that range, you want to probably take the time to replace it. But in the meantime, if you've got a router that's fairly new and your Mac's not able to connect to it, you want to make sure that you unplug that router and plug it back in. One of the old standard tricks as far as IT support is concerned is unplugging or stopping and restarting your device. But a quick fix for your router would be to unplug it, plug it back in, and see if you're able to connect to that device wirelessly. The next thing that you can try on your router is to disconnect it from your Wi-Fi signal. How does that look? Well, it doesn't look like this where you've got a pair of wire cutters and you're cutting that wireless connection. It's more along the lines of going to your Mac. Once you're in your Mac and I can find the mouse, then we can go and disconnect. There's our little mouse there. You just need to go into System Preferences. Once you're in System Preferences, you can go to Network. Once you're in Network, then you can go turn Wi-Fi off. If you turn the Wi-Fi off, then turn it back on, it'll allow your wireless adapter on your computer to instantly reconnect with your Wi-Fi connection, enabling you to see if that is going to take care of your issue. The next thing that you want to do as far as wireless is concerned is to try to connect to another Wi-Fi source. Take your MacBook, if possible, or even your iMac. It's kind of hard to do with a Mac Mini, but you can take your iMac or your MacBook or MacBook Air to a coffee shop and see if you can connect to the wireless there. Sometimes taking your device and connecting to another Wi-Fi to see if your Wi-Fi connection is consistent is what you need to do in order to make sure that your Wi-Fi at home is not the culprit and maybe your Mac is the culprit. So connecting to a Wi-Fi source or another Wi-Fi source will definitely let you know if you need to take steps in order to maybe fix your MacBook if it's got a Wi-Fi issue. What can we do next? Well, make sure the website's down. I know this sounds pretty stupid, but many times when troubleshooting Wi-Fi issues, people will just concentrate on going to the actual website that they're trying to visit. So sometimes if you just go and just try to get on Yahoo or Google and then it's down, people assume, oh man, I'm having wireless issues. Or maybe it's a more obscure website that you're trying to visit and you're not able to connect. It's a good idea to just visit different websites to make sure that it's not the connection. Or maybe it's the browser itself. So if you click on a browser like we're doing Chrome right now, and it's going to pop up and go to Google, then that's usually a good sign. The challenge is if maybe Google doesn't work on your Mac, maybe you want to click on Safari and see if you can visit the same website and make sure that your browser isn't the issue either, because sometimes browsers do strange things, and it's a good idea to have at least a couple of browsers on your computer so that you can make sure that you will always be able to connect to the internet. Next on our list, and finally, if you are having issues with Wi-Fi on your Mac, your only alternative is you can either A, get a new Mac or replace the logic board on your Mac, or you can go and get a USB Wi-Fi adapter, which will allow you to bypass the broken Wi-Fi adapter in your Mac and use the USB Wi-Fi adapter. The price point difference between a USB Wi-Fi adapter and a new logic board for your MacBook or your iMac is, logic boards usually run $700 to $800. A USB Wi-Fi adapter ranges anywhere from $20 to $50. So sometimes a quick fix would be to get the USB adapter, plug it into your Mac, and hopefully fix your Wi-Fi issues. I know from a more technical standpoint, a tech geek would tell you, go ahead and replace that motherboard or logic board. It's easy to do. Truth to be told, Macs are pretty complicated to work on. In a lot of instances, Apple doesn't want you taking that Macintosh apart. So it's a good idea to just get the USB adapter to quickly fix your Wi-Fi issue. So if you have comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you to find out what tech tips that you would like me to cover in future videos. Speaking of videos, be sure to subscribe to myself, either Burton Kelso, the technology expert, or Integral, the company that I own and run. We have YouTube channels full of videos that are designed to help you get more from the technology in your life, and we're all over social media, so check us out on any of the social media sites. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile, and thanks for watching.